皆さんこんばんは。夜をかける一匹狼、出口貞夫です。あ、つぼうじが消えてる。シルベルさん体験ありがとうございます。あ、やば。こんでぐー。初つぼうじだ。早速始めていきましょうか。おお。よいしょ。早速やっていきます。クリア耐久ということで、クリアするまでこの配信を終わることができません。まずはこの難関の木。ウータモさんこんばんは。空気を読んで白いアイコンでそんな白で溢れてしまう。みんな白いアイコンになるんだ。すごい飛んだ。うわー、いつか本当に白だけになりそう。みんな白を選ぶってこと。白ってな、200色あるんね。よいしょ。あー、やばい、危ない。
Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking.
よいしょ、よいしょ。
That game was Jazero, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the
つ
time
ぼう
as
じ
the
久々だからちょっと
game's a rough assembly
なまったかもしれん。
designers slapped
あ、足尾さんだ。
very quickly in free
こんばんは。
and they're often
つぼうじ耐久やっております。今クリアするまで配信を止めることができません。
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a being.
ツボが金に見えるかもしれませんが、それは目の錯覚でございます。
And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
よいしょ。
And that act of climbing,
ここに止まっ
in
ち
the
まった
world
か。
or in real life, has certain
あ、やばい。
essential properties that keep
ミ
the
ス
game
っ
flavor.
た、ミスっ
No amount
た。
of forward progress is guaranteed.
マウス感度どれぐらいでやってたかな。あ、ほぼマックスでやっております。
And the player is
ここが地
constantly,
獄です。どうも。
unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
よいしょ。
Anyway, when you start
よ
sexy
いしょ。
hiking,
よいしょ。
standing next to this dead tree
よいしょ。
blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree. A lot of people never
次は
notice it.
さらなる難関。
Poke at it,
崖。
exploring the limits of your reach and your
こ
strength.
この岩で何度落ち
The
た
way
こと
up
か。
and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise.
下手したら
Obstacles
岩
in
に
video game worlds are
看板すら引っかからない。
confident in your ability to get through them.
そんなこともあるんです。
Or the correct equipment
すんなりいけましたね。 よかった。
In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
フットラックに
Obstacles
か
in
け
sexy
て。
hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure
そい
Jazero intended to
そい
make it frustrating.
そい
The frustration
ここ
is
は
essential to the action,
気合だ。
and it's
気合
also
だ。
up to the process of building a game of that kind.
ここのコウモリ
Funny thing
びっくりしますよね。最初の時それでビビって落ちました。こ
New obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually
こ
turn
こ
out to be
ここ
unreasonable.
超苦手。ここ超苦手。嫌
But
い
I。couldn't bring myself to
こことこの後の金床がめっちゃ苦手で僕。あとバケツ苦手がいっぱいだ。いつもここでだいたい時間を取られちゃうんですよね。
And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
どうしたらいいんだここの梅干し。ひょっ。
When you're building a video game,
あ
you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement.
ここでずっと沼って
Mold
たも
your
んな。
ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until
なん
they're
てこと
like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
やった。
For years now,
Hey.
people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and
Data.
assembled into a world.
第2の苦手部
For
分。
the most part, that hasn't happened. Because the objects in the stores are trash.
うーん。
I don't mean they look bad, but they're badly
文
made.
字邪魔すぎ。
I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink.
文字がいじめ
They
てくる。
consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage.
Sure.
In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over
からな
time,
る
we've poured more and
難
more
関。
refuse into this vast digital
ああ、落ちちゃっ
It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs
た。さらなる難関バケツに向けて
When everything
行こう
around
と思
us
った
is
が、こ
cultural
この難
trash,
関でま
trash
た
becomes the new
振り出しに戻ってしまった。
lingua franca of the digital age. And you could build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games,
よいしょ
B movies, B music, B philosophy.
距離が
Maybe this is
足
what
ら
digital
な
culture
い。
is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the
あ
ash
あ、
of
飛べ
creativity,
ない。
a landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
よいしょ。
There's 3D models of breakfast. Gen X's fanfic
よし、
novels,
次は落ちないぞ。
green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic fail
Bishop.
flips, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled,
よいしょ。
rotten, untitled.
よいしょ。
Everything's fresh
そうだ
for about
つぼうじ今 60% オフになってるんですよ。
We hit refresh, and there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
出た。苦手。
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you
そこ
churn
じゃないん
through
だ
but not earn.
かけたいとこそ
Why
こ
make
じゃない
something
んだ
demanding if it just gets piled up in the
かといって
landfill?
この置いても
Fire
わ
win.
ーわーわけわかんなくなっちゃった
When games were
勝手
new,
にクリアで
you
きない
wanted a lot from you. Daunting, taunting you,
意外とやってみたらできるもんで
Players
す
played stoically. Now
よしよしよ
everyone's
しよ
turned
し
off by that.
かけるの大変だから絶対かけたら落ちたくないんですよねこれよ
Tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat.
いしょも
You could
う
swallow
こ
a
こで落ちた
baseball.
ら地獄ベースボール
Now I know, most likely
飲み
you're
込んじゃっ
watching
た
this on YouTube or Twitch, while some
もう
dude with
こ
10
こは
million views does it for you. Like a baby bird.
あ
fed
地獄
straight up fruit.
地獄ここで落ちたら
That's
地獄
culture too.
わわかんない
But on the off chance that you're playing
Bishop.
this, what I'm
Bishop.
saying is, trash is disposable.
ここは
But
気
maybe
合
it
だ
doesn't have to be approachable.
脳
What's
死
the feeling like? Are
脳
you
死ブン
stressed?
ブン
I guess you don't hate it. You got this far, feeling frustrated. It's
よ
underrated.
いしょよいしょ引っかかれ
An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not
Ah.
a challenge. I only want the bitterness.
たまにめっちゃ飛ぶ
It's grapefruit. It's liquid.
あーお願い
It
し
feels
ま
like
す
we're closer
お願いします
to composer and climber, designer and user.
わ
You could have refused
慎
what
重
you
に
did.
行くか
There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to
こ
continue.
こだったはず
It means a lot to me that you've come this far,
危な
endured this much.
ここで
Every
しょ
wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've
ここ
forgiven
でしょ
me is a kingly gift that you've
ほ
given me.
わー
We have the same taste, you and I.
やだ
Not ambition.
落ちたくないおおやったつる
Obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
おつぼうじの切り抜き見ました
Are in this?
え僕結構これかかってます
Diogenes.
めっちゃ沼っちゃった今日
Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand goes, the
10
hammer
分
never
いけるかな
falls, nor the man.
10分クリアいけるかな
In this year's will,
どうだろうなでもここもね
the embodied resolve.
宇宙行った後もやばい落ちた
Now, you've conquered the ice cloud. The platforms,
宇宙行った後もねなんか沼っちゃうんだよね僕
and the factory, the playground, construction site, the granite
あ
blocks, and the lakeside.
そう僕ここから滑り台まで落ちたことあって
There's no way left to go but
どうなるかわかんない
I'll shut up.
ここに来たから安心というわけではない
Okay.
よいしょ。あなるさんだ。こんばんは。耐久しております。ゴールするまで配信は終われません。いやー、ゴールできるかな。不安になってきたな。
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all my love.
ゴールできるかなこれ。よいしょー。ゴールできた。ありがとうございます。ゴールできました。やった。これもう一周してもまだ沼ってるんだなってバレなくない？ 10 分。10分切れなかった。今日の配信終わりですね。はい。今日の配信はこれにて終了でございます。ありがとうございました。無事クリアすることができました。どん兵衛できた。ありがとうございました。それでは本日の配信は終了です。無事クリアできてよかったです。それでは皆さんさようなら。今日は来てくださいありがとうございました。アンコールもう一周しちゃう？もう一周するか。もう一周いる？さらなる速さを極めるみたいな。タイムアタック始まった？すごいなんか今ロスしちゃったけど。なんかとんでもないとこでロスしてるけど。どうしちゃったんだろうね、感覚が。よいしょ。ここに止まってしまうのか。やったーやったーなの？やったー。できるかな？できるかな
？Don't worry, I'll save your progress always, even your mistakes.
よいしょ。
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiker. The author of that game was Jazor, a mysterious Czech designer who was known
よいしょ。
and B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts. And it's one of the most unusual assembly games of its time.
なんだ
In it,
な
your
んだ
task
今
is
の。
simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing
おかしい、何かがおかしい。
or in real life is
なんだ、重力かな。
that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer, too steep.
感度ほぼマックスにしてるから、ちょっとハンマー当たるだけでめっちゃ飛んでやりづらい。めっちゃ飛ぶ。めっちゃ飛ぶよ。はっ、全日本オレンジ飛ばし選手会。よいしょ。よいしょ。
Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once
ドキドキ。心臓がドキドキ。コウモリ来るがとう。コウモリが来ると。あれ飛べなかった。綺麗に。ここもまあまあ難しいんだよ。ここに開けてこうやってこうやってこうしなきゃいけない。もうこうこうこうしか言ってないぞ。大丈夫か。で梅干し。梅干しはギリギリ当ててジャンプして乗る。乗れない。
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle
ギ
was
リ
my
ギ
fault
リ
as a
当
player
てて
rather
ちょ
than
っ
as
と
a builder.
体を動かしてジャンプ。
Imaginary mountains build themselves from
押
the
し
earth,
飛ばしてここは
and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit
斜めに
that
し
turn
て
those mountains
思いっ
into
きりマウスをピュン。よ
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas,
いしょ。
and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock.
かけ
At
て
that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now,
ああ
I've
ま
been
た
addicted to games
またあ
that
そこで
are made out of prefabricated objects,
またあそこでやってしまった。
assembled into a
あ
world.
そこ苦手か。
For the most part, that hasn't happened because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. Once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet.
怖いよ。
It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium. The
一
lingua
回の
franca
ミスでめっちゃ
You could build
最初まで落ちんのが楽し
culture, but only trash
かったんだけど、なんか最近はそんな落ちないからちょっと絶望感が足りない。
Maybe this is what digital culture is.
絶望が
Monstrous mountain of trash.
絶望が足りない。
Creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. No.
よいしょ。
There's 3D
こ
models
こも
of
難しいんだよな。こ
Gen
こ
X's
も
fanfic.
思いっきりやんないと届かないから。
Shia LaBeouf banned snuff scenes
Yes.
on live. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and
ここはマジで沼。
Taylor
こ
Swift
こはマジで沼。
car crash epic failed gifs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds until some newer thing beckons and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style.
よいしょ。やったー。
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding?
お、ヒロップさん、コンデグです。
Filed in with the bland thing.
今、2周目やっております。
When games
1周目終わっちゃって、
daunting, taunting,
2周目
delaying
クリア
players
直前でございます。
Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick
そうだね。
fix for the fix, some tricks for the
クリアするまで終われないとは言ったけど、クリアして即終了とは言ってなかったな。
You could swallow a baseball bat. Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some
なん
dude
て
with
こと。
10 million views does it for you. Like a baby
お、
bird
キ
being
ツネさん、
fed
コンデグです。ちゃんと名前、
That's culture too.
名前インプットしました、僕。
But on the off chance
長年立花さんと呼んでいた。
saying is, trash is disposable. But
長
it
年
doesn't have to be approached.
だ、立ってない
What's
け
the
ど、
feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't have
名前をインプットしたようやく。
frustrated. It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge.
すっ
I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
お、
It feels
お
like
願
a
いします。
composer and climber, designer and user. You could
did.
have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
ああ、
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've given me is a gift that you've given me.
あ、ダメか、いけなかった。あ、いけたー、やったー。
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition.
ゆらろさん、こんばんは。これ2週目です。
An obdurate mission to taste defeat.
7分やったー。7分2週でおかわりしちゃった。2回目おめでとう。ありがとう。これ30分までに何回できるかな。3回できるかな。7分。これでまたやって11分とかだったら悲しいけど、3個やって3個のうち一番早いやつをやればやるほど早くな、危ない、なるとかそういうのないかな。あばーそしてさりげなく3周目いってるっていう。たまにとんでもないとこで沼っちゃうんだよな。おじさんが頼もしく見えちゃう。
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking.
スリスリ。
The author of that game was Jazz, a mysterious check designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. B games are rough assemblages of found objects, designed to slap them together very quickly and freely. And they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much following.
頑張れおじさん。
They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
うなれエイ
In
ム
a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of it's built almost entirely out of recycled parts. And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
エイム力。
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
あ、
And that act of
ここで止まるのか。
in the digital world or in real life has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed.
よいしょ。
Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
あ、マウスがこれ以上伸びない。ああ、手すごいことになってる僕の。よいしょよいしょよいしょ。あ、変なとこに引っ掛けないで。よし、落ち着いていこうなおじさん。よし、みかん飛ばし選手権。はっ。
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazro intended to be a frustrating game.
危ね
Frustration is just essential
危ね
to the act of
危ね。
and it's authentic to the process of building a game about it. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
次は落ち
But
な
I
いでい
couldn't
け
bring
るかな。
myself to make it easier.
や
I
ばい。
already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than
たま
as
に
a builder.
とんでもなく飛ぶんだけど。
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them.
いやーん。
And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
最近だって新ルート開拓は1回だけなんかやりましたけど、
And that can be like
正規ルートより全然時間かかったのでボツにしました。
And in the process of playing with them, they begin to
いかに早く終了させるかで、
change the world.
なんか近道は考えてるんですが、なかなか出てこないですね。
For years years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects.
こことかこの金床使わないで登る方法とか試してみたけど全然時間がかかっちゃう。こっちがこれが一番早いかもしれない。よいしょ。これが
Over time, we've brought more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused.
よいしょ、やっと登れた。
Around us is cultural trash.
ここ苦手よ、ほんと。
The lingua franca of the digital age.
ここ絶対落ちてるからね、今んとこ。
But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
飛び越えた。マジか、ここからか。
A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of
よいしょ。
grand.
飛び越えることあるんだ、あそこ。ホラーよ、もう。
Gen X's fanfic novels, scam magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, and stuff scenes on Lively. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic fail gifs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
Nice.
Everything's fresh for about 6
ぬ
seconds.
わ
Some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh.
ー。ぬわーよ。
But there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile,
こ
out
こ
of
ほん
style,
と
out
ヒヤ
of
ヒヤ
sight.
ヒヤヒヤゾーン。
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn
わ
it.
かった。
Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill,
なん。
filed in with the bland things?
来たぞ。
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting, taunting,
アタック系の方
setting,
向間違っ
playing you.
ちゃった。
Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off.
腰を下ろせるか、こ
They
こに。
want to burn through it quickly. A quick
Yosh.
fix for the fickle.
方向
Some
転
tricks
換
for the
完
quicks
了。
of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat.
よし。
You could swallow a baseball bat.
熱ボール。ベースボール飲み込んじゃっ
You're
た。
watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you, like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
ここね、運なんだよな、ここ。
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is,
ここは普段の行いと運なん
maybe
だ
it
よ
doesn't
な。
have to be approachable.
普段の
What's
行
the
い。
feeling like? Are you stressed?
お願いします。
I guess you don't hate it. You got this far.
なんかあるんだろうけど、かけれる。あ
An orange
あ
is
ここは運ですね。
locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I
運
feel about
と
it.
普段の行い。
I only want the bitterness. It's coffee.
あ
It's grapefruit.
これも運なんだよ。普段の行い悪いからここ乗れない。
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden.
おお。
You chose to continue.
清く正しく生きねば、あそこは
It's a
登れ
lot
ないん
to
だ。
me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every
わかんない。
insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a
あ、
tiny
よっしゃよっしゃ
that you've
気持ちいいかかり方がした。
We have the same taste.
ああ、嘘だ。
It's not ambition. It's ambition's
嘘
opposite.
だ。
An obdurate mission.
嘘だと言ってくれ。
You'll feel bad if you win. So I put this
つぼじって慣れてもこうやって振り回されて辛いことになるからおもろいよな。慣れても難しいんだよな、つぼじって。よいしょ。
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes?
うんで言ってみ
Are
る。
you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not.
あ
Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow. Nor the man.
ーう
nor
おー
his hand. In this here is will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
落ち着いて登りましょう。おとなしく落ち着いて登りましょう。 お、ビートさんコンデグです。3週目やっております。あ、30分になっちゃった。落ち着いた。あれ、ガムシャラダメなんですね、多分。ガムシャラはダメなんです。いってらっしゃい。いってらっしゃい。あちょ。エラマンさんこんばんは。ただいまつぼうじクリア耐久3週目でございます。クリア耐久3週目ってなんだ。3週目でございます。クリアできました。ありがとうございます。30分になった。10分。やっぱ真ん中の7分が一番早かった。僕の限界7分でした。もうこれはクリア耐久じゃない。簡単に見えてしまう。もう今ね 60% オフになってるので、なんか暇だなぁ、手が空いてるなぁって思った時にぜひ遊んでみてください。このゲーム僕200回クリアしてるぐらい好きなゲームなんで。やっぱり私の知ってるつぼうじじゃないんだよな。ゆらるさん配信大丈夫？ありがとう。それでは配信を終了します。ありがとうございました。3回クリアできました。30分までにちょっと超えたけど。パスタが茹で上がるね。茹で上がっちゃった。ありがとうございました。明日の配信はなんだ？明日の配信はエーペックスプチ参加型ですね。プチ参加型なのでぜひ22時遊びに来てください。ありがとうございました。僕はゆっくり休みます、これで。おつでぐです。ありがとうございました。さよなら。おやすみなさい。